Hello beautiful community. This week I'm turning a mistletoe. I got the mistletoe from the Hobba's farm some time ago and it's been sitting in the shed, and it's a very dry piece of mistletoe, and I found after I started turning it that half of it was fairly soft and a lot of holes in it, and I felt that I was going to use too much resin on it, so I cut it in half and kept the best part of it and decided to turn it into a box. So with all the mistletoe now, I soak it in cactus juice for a couple of days and then cook it in the oven that I've got in the shed. I'm not allowed to cook any wood in the kitchen. I've been banned. I think one time I put some wood in the oven and it stunk the house out. So I've been banned from doing anything regarding woodwork in the house. So I've got a little oven in the shed, and I cooked the mistletoe for a couple of hours, and that just stabilizes the mistletoe. It stops it from moving. I found the first couple of mistletoes that I did with the resin, they would move after I'd finished the piece. They'd move and crack. So all the ones I'm doing now I stabilize, and they're holding quite well. So I used a orange colour or tangerine colour in the resin, and I had it all set and I went to put it in the pressure pot, and of course I forgot about it, but the pressure pot wasn't working. One of the bolts had stripped and I can't seal the lid down properly, and it happened on another piece that I was doing, and so I put it into the vacuum pot. I thought I'd just see what it would do, and of course the vacuum pot made more bubbles in the resin rather than taking them out, so that was a complete disaster. That ended up in the fire. This one I had to put in the pressure pot, and of course the pressure pot wasn't working, so I took the chance and left it on the table, and it ended up going okay. There was still a few little bubbles in it, but otherwise it turned out quite nice. So I did buy a pressure pot, and it's a bigger one than the first one. The first one was about a 10 litre one. I've bought a 15 litre pressure pot, and it's a bit better quality. The tools I used for the mistletoe was the 1/2 inch spindle gouge, just to get it into shape, and then once it was surrounded by resin I used a carbine tool, and I got a set of carbine tools from the men's shed, local men's shed. I'm not sure if I mentioned it in the last video. They're great carbine tools, and I met the fella who made them up there at the shed, and he's been a fitter and turner for many years, and he does a fantastic job. He's been making the steel inserts, and he's also got a mini lathe with a copier. He's making some bigger handles, medium size, and then the mini carbine tools. I think he's using red gum and messmate, so he's just using what he's got. The round tipped carbine tool worked very well. Put a little inlay of silky oak between the lid and the base, just for something different. And I finished it off with sanding sealer. That was about all I finished it off with, this one. Anyway, at the end of the video I've got a little short film, bit of a comedy. It's supposed to be a bit of a comedy video that I did. We built a bridge at the local community walking track, and I wanted to put a troll under the bridge. So I carved some fingers and hooked them up to the bridge and did a little video just to promote it out to the community that there was a troll under the bridge. Scared a few little kids and it's still sitting there. Today I went for a walk and they're still there, so hopefully they'll scare a few more little kids and a few adults. It's a bit of fun, and hopefully you get to the end of the video and you can watch that one as well. That's about all I've got for this week, so I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time. Cheerio.